Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper coming to you live from Schravenzande, the Netherlands, with part two of the week two of the Parcels in the Post featuring the Playful Penguins paper. So, yes, life sometimes doesn't go the way we think it should. And the first half of my video, I kept getting a phone call in various means. Gerard was trying to get a hold of me and didn't realize I was making a video. And one of his great qualities is that he's very tenacious. He doesn't give up. And usually that's a fantastic quality, but this morning I could have done with a little less tenacity. So if this happens again and I have more time, then I think he could fix it through his iMovie or whatever, and he could clip the two together. But today there simply isn't time for that. So you're just going to have to take your squirrel with her limitations for technology, and hopefully, you'll find it worth watching the second part of the video for. So let's take a peek at where we left off. So I was in the middle of attaching these to the center tower part. So if you missed the first part of the video, this is the card that I was showing. It's a spinning tower card, and it's super cute. But this one is too big to fit into a regular envelope. So I'm making a new one, same style, but with Misty Moonlight and smaller pieces so that it will fit into a standard size envelope. So the center tower card base is 4.5 by 4.25, scored at 1, 2, 3, and 4 inches. And then you glue it shut so that it becomes a square rectangular tower. So now we're putting on all the pieces. So I'm going to do this one next. I'm going to alternate, okay? So here we go. And the measurements and stuff, they'll be in the description, or there'll be a link to the other video that has all the measurements. There, I'm just unclogging my liquid adhesive thing. Giving it on. I forgot to put it, when I was trying to answer the phone, I forgot to put it in my little holder. I got this nice holder from my Dutch team member, Barbara. Thank you, Barb. And then when I got stressed about the call, I forgot to do it. So you can see how well that thing works. When you store, oopsie, now all of a sudden it's going. When you store your adhesive upside down, it's always ready to go. So it's nice having one of those little holder thingies. I think you can get them on Amazon. If you have a 3D printer, you can make it yourself. So now I'm just going to lay that one on here, close to the edge, but not touching it quite. Okay, leave about 1 millimeter. Okay, so there's that one. And I'm turning it like so. Here. And now we're going to put another one here. And again, adhesive just on the spine part, just on the tower part itself. Now I'm using a little bit more adhesive than I should be. And if I was patient, I would have finished off the whole thing right away. And I didn't. I'm not. Putting all the pieces on right away. See, and now we're ready for our last piece. See? It's so cool the way this comes together. It's really an awesome card. Now you can see I have a little bit of excess glue there. And I want to make sure, one thing I forgot to say is make sure your pieces are even with the edge, and I didn't do that. See, I'm 1 millimeter off at the top. Oh well, it's that kind of a day. But if you keep an eye on your edges at the top, then it will all be perfect. So like so. And then you want to make sure that these edges line up. So I'm just going to move it a little bit. There we go. How cute is that? So now we have all our pieces, and I'm alternating between a pattern piece and an embossed piece. And now we're going to put our little pattern pieces. See, we have all of these, and they're going to go in these spots. So I'm going to save my busiest ones to go beside the embossed ones, and then the ones that aren't quite as busy are going to go on these pieces here. So in a minute we'll have our base done, and then all we have to do is decorate. So it's really quite neat. If you write down your measurements, you can play with your paper and decide what kind of cardstock you want. It's really pretty awesome. And if you wanted to, you could sponge your edges. You could get even fancier and do another layer of cardstock, but then your tower is going to get pretty thick. There. See, so this is an embossed piece. I'm going to do this one here. Really cute. So you can see that this doesn't have to be a Christmas card at all. Even though it's winter, doesn't mean Christmas. There. So that's a busy one. I could go with the polka dots, or I could go with the stripe. I kind of like the stripe with this one, believe it or not. I thought I was going to do polka dots. There. And then we have to decide how we're going to decorate all these pieces. I guess you could decorate them ahead of time, and the reason I don't is because I like to see what they look like side by side. There we go. See, and on this piece, I might add a cutout. So here are, I did some stuff ahead of time so that here, see, I kind of like, and I like to have, since there's no pattern paper here, I think this is so cute. And just a little high for me would look nice on here. That's cute. I don't know if that's too much. I kind of like that. It's okay to feel the feels. Okay, we're gonna put the little penguin on there. Oh yeah, and the mystery was Gerard has a Zoom meeting this afternoon, and he had bought a new speakers for his computer, and he wanted to make sure that everything was working. So he wanted to do a video call with me. So, you know, that's pretty cool. There's nothing wrong with that. It was just one of those fluke things. See, so it's okay to feel the feels. That's where we're going with right now. See? That looks kind of cute on there as well. I thought I had cut out a snowman. I don't think I want two there. And I had tried to see if this is the envelope I had. I wanted to see if this would fit, and it doesn't. So I'm going to find my snowman for a minute. Here we go. So I'm back, and my snowman was laying on the ground. I had moved my table for recording into a better light, and so when I did that, some of my things went flying. So I really like the snowman there. I was thinking of originally putting this there, but that covers up way too much of those beautiful snowflakes. So I'm just going to leave. The snowman is commiserating with the penguin, saying it's okay to feel the feels. So I kind of like that idea a lot. And I'm purposely not putting any glue on his one hand, so he's kind of like gesticulating. You know, that's what we do when we feel strong emotions. There. That's so cute. So we're coming along now. And again, I don't want to cover this up, but I do like this for someone who is wonderful in every way. And that penguin looks kind of cute there. Or, yeah, that's cute. I'm also thinking, how am I going to use this? I'm thinking maybe a half of a snowflake would look nice. He's kind of broken a little. He got a little dinged up, and I can't get him straight. It's like I don't know what happened. That happens sometimes. So maybe we'll cut him off. So, kind of like the snow. Yeah. So this time, we'll put this down first. Here. Someone who is wonderful in every way. Oh yeah, and look, that is from this set here. You can get this set for free during celebration, which is right now. And for $120, if you spend $120, you get this stamp set for free. And you also get 2 free tutorials from me then, one from the Demo Design Dream Team and one from the International Create With Us tutorial team. That'll keep you stamping for months. So I think that's a great idea. If you need help, let me know. The links will be in my blog. And Look, it also comes in Dutch. So if you're watching me from the Netherlands, it also comes in French and German. So isn't that great? Okay, we'll keep going. I have now my silicone mat, and that's great for adding a little bit of adhesive where you don't want it to spill away. You know what? We're going to make a little bit of a puddle and grab a sponge. This is a great way to add adhesive to fine things. So that's the broken part that I don't want. There we go. All right. Flip it over neatly, and maybe we don't want it exactly perfect. I like the idea of going off the edge a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold it like this and trim it with my scissors. Oh, a little piece came loose there. There. That little bit could probably stick out and be okay. So now we're going to put our penguin on here. He can even go a little bit lower. Yeah, he can go right at the bottom. I like that. Sometimes it's just so nice to play along and not really know what's going to happen, except of course when you get unexpected phone calls. Sorry, Gerard, I couldn't help but joke about that. Now on this one I'm going to add here. And you know what? We're going to put this on the bottom. Well, that one's too big. I want to do this one. Then you can still see the hearts, and I want to put this penguin on the bottom. And then we're going to stamp something from this set. And, oh, except I don't want it in Dutch. I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, no, 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 no. Yeah, I couldn't wait for a special occasion. Where would I be with a friend without a friend like you? I like that one the best. Let's see. So now we'll use the Stamparatus. See, this will fit. See? It's perfect. I have to do it right at the top. So the Stamparatus is a stamp positioning tool, so it allows you to stamp in exactly the same place over and over, so you can get it straight, you can get it as dark as you want, and I'm going to squeeze it as high up as I can. Okay, and then we'll stamp it in Misty Moonlight. I like to double check to see if it's on straight. It looks pretty straight to me. So again, I want to make sure it's tight in the corner, and I've got Misty Moonlight. Let's see. Tap, tap, tap. So this is Misty Moonlight ink on soft seafoam cardstock. I'm just making sure it was still tight. See, I want to go over it once more just to make sure it's dark enough. That looks good. Awesome. Let's have a look. See, we can put this on the bottom like so. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Oh, how cute is that? All right. I love it when a card comes together. I'm getting out of my bit of my funk from the interrupted video. The video is going to be in two parts, you know? Where there's a will, there's a way, and sometimes good enough is good enough. There. Oh, that looks so stinking cute. That's going to go on there. Now, don't you just love the pop of color there? The soft seafoam and the Misty Moonlight is so nice together. And it's all in your parcels in the post, so you don't have to worry about buying full packs of cardstock. You can get exactly what, oops, you can get exactly what you need in your parcel. I had a little bit of glue on my finger. Now I wrecked my bee a little bit. Okay. And then all we have to do is decorate this one. And I think I'm just going to do just a little high for me on here. Or does it look better with just white? Actually, it looks quite cute with just white, doesn't it? It doesn't need the blue. The blue was too much. Okay. There we go. And then you could add some gems. The gems are included in your parcel in the post as well. I haven't put any ribbon on here. You could let's cut this little bear out. So I want to show you that for a second. Um, See, you can take the creatures from the edge and use them on your card, even though you don't have the full image. That's what I did with the bear. He was right at the bottom, and he's not even going to fit all the way. Well, let's see what happens. So you know what? I'm just going to cut his arm off. And I just bought a new pair of paper snips. These are awesome. So you're thinking, why did you buy a second pair? Well, one pair is for cutting paper, and the other pair is going to have a piece of ribbon tied around it for my ribbon cutting scissors. See, and I'm also going to cut that little hair off his head because that's a pain in the butt to cut out. No one has to know that it was even there. So that's the nice thing about fussy cutting. You can cut pieces off that are kind of in the way, that you don't feel like fussy cutting around. See, like no one will know that he has an arm sticking out. So I'm just going to, look at this, he's not going to have an arm. There, and he looks just so cute, right like that. He didn't need an arm, did he? His arms are behind his back. He's like, no, I didn't steal your hat. Here we go. See? And that's fussy cutting 101, when you don't want to fuss. Okay. So here we have our card. How cute is that? So, simple, focuses on all the pretty paper, embossing folders. Who wouldn't be happy to get a card like this? All right, guys. Well, that wasn't too bad. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope this brought a smile to your face. And I hope that the vicissitudes in my life make you feel better about those of your own. Let's go back here for a second. I totally realize that, you know, it's these are just little things that go wrong. There are people with so much bigger, so much more stuff to worry about, you know, serious health issues, who knows, not enough food, COVID. That's kind of cute too. You could pop him up, or you could pop him up like this. That's kind of cute too, isn't it? Anyway, you can just keep playing. It's just so much fun. You know what? And you know, I'm so crazy. I was showing you the stuff on the card, forgetting that you're only seeing my face and I'm looking down. I'm telling you, yeah, yeah. This is your crazy squirrel. And I love stamping. I love sharing the creative process with you. I hope you enjoyed it. You can make sure you hit the subscribe button on the bottom. And then one other detail. Did you know that if you've hit the subscribe button, then a little bell also shows up beside that? And if you hit that bell button, that means if you click on that as well, then you will get notified every time I go, I upload a video on YouTube. So if you haven't done that yet and you want to be notified, then please do so. Okay, I'm really happy that you're here. And you can also find me on my blog. You can shop with me on my website, or under my videos, if you click on the show more, then all the other stuff that's been, all the helpful hints, tips, tricks, everything shows up underneath the video as well. So I hope you found that helpful, and I hope you have a super day. Happy stamping, and remember, let's try to change the world one card at a time. Bye.